What's going down, everybody? It's that Fly Muchacho accomplice. And being in the radio biz, I meet a lot of very interesting and impactful people in the culture. And I get to have great conversations with them. And these are artists who you should even add to your playlist. This is Must See TV. I want to welcome y'all to Fly Muchacho Radio. Ooh, you know we jamming tonight. Yes, sir. After I was at the party, K104. Your home for DFW's hip-hop and R&B. I'm that Fly Muchacho accomplice. You know, I keep my eyes and ears to the street of who's making motion. And right now, today, I got a special guest with me. Let them know to sit with me today.
Yes, it's your girl, OG Key, straight out that 254 if you ain't know. Killeen, Texas in the building. What's up?
Killeen, Texas.
Yes.
OG Key.
Yes, sir.
That's
How
a
you
heck of a
doing?
name.
Thank you. You know,
Have you always been OG Key?
yeah, for a while. Like my rap name?
Yeah.
Always been OG Key. Yeah,
So you didn't start out as something else that it became OG Key?
Mm-mm. It was always OG. That's what everybody called me.
So you've been OG.
You feel me? You feel me? Like, that's how it started, so that's what we got to roll with.
But is that just the artist name, or they've been calling you OG Key?
Nah, before I even start rapping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it was. So one of my friends had, when we was in high school, he said, you move like an OG. So from there, I just took it, my first name, Kiana, put the key on it. Now we here.
That's dope. But you don't spell it like Key, like K-E-Y.
Nah, I spell it K-E-E.
K-E-E.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way the people know, on streaming platforms, it's OG space K-E-E.
K-E-E, yep.
So, definitely. And for the people who don't know OG Key, in a few words, how would you describe the type of music you make?
It's lit. It's fun. I got music that's going to get you through a couple things. Just expressing myself, my life, what I've been through, and how I like to roll out now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And for someone like your homie to say, you move like an OG, that's a compliment in the streets.
And that's when we was kids. So we was young. We was in high school. So
they ain't move like an OG.
Yeah, it's like, you move like an OG. So, you know what? You're right.
Stick with that.
Yeah.
Sure,
we going with that one.
So for the people who like, okay, energy on 10, I'm rocking with it. After this interview, what song from your catalog would you say, hey, go push play on this and you're going to become an OG Key fan?
It's a lot of them. It's a lot. Right now, we're going to go with Big Stepper. Make sure y'all get that. Compliments of the Chef out now. But, I mean, you can do Big Stepper. You can do Swerving. Like, you got some options when it come to me. Yeah.
Swerving my joint.
Swerving that one.
That is one of the ones.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And the tape is out now. Compliments
of the Chef.
That's creative.
Thank you.
Thank
you. I feel like, I've been cooking up, so, here's a gift from the chef to you. You feel me?
Whip.
We in the kitchen with it, so.
And, I mean, you look real young. I mean, I know the mind frame's OG, but, well, what age were you whenever you started doing music?
When I first said I wanted to be a rapper, I was 18. But I didn't, start taking it serious until I graduated college. And then we just been rolling with it since. My birthday was actually yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So that means you're Aries?
Yes.
Okay.
Aries in the building. Aries season.
Okay,
we the best to do it. We got to start it off right.
Happy birthday at
Thank
the big
you.
station, doing it the right way.
Yes.
On the number one late night show with the Fly Muchacho, talking about.
It's the only way to bring the birthday in. You feel
That's
me?
how you do. That shows that you're dedicated. You still working even though it's your birthday.
Definitely.
You're like, so y'all need to go run them numbers up for
Yes,
her birthday.
Please do.
Go give it a play. Big Stepper.
Mm-hmm. Right now.
OG space K-E-E. OG Key. Out now. And, whenever you started doing music, you said you had graduated school. You started doing music. Who was the first person that heard the song that you recorded whenever you started taking it serious?
My dad.
Wow, you showed it to Pops first?
Yes, absolutely. Because that was already a thing between us. Like, my dad used to make beats, and so he used to send me his beats while I was in school. And he used to be like, okay, write to this. And so I would. And then when I finally graduated, I was like, okay, I've done everything for everybody else.
So what was the feedback?
He loved it. Now, my dad is not a yes man. So if it wasn't what it was supposed to be, he would have been like, hang it up. No, we're not doing that one.
Like, you know what? Give my beat back.
Actually, yes. So, no, he loved it. So we went with it. Of course, it took some molding and shaping, Oh,
absolutely. Yeah, everything has a step one.
Exactly. So over time, it's gotten a lot better. But now it's just I'm pushing them out to him. But he's the first person to hear any song.
To me, that's dope. Because the daddy-daughter bond and then having that also, like, man, that's That's mind blowing. That's a wow factor. But the fact that your family is supportive, you need that. You need people to push you towards your goal.
Yes, absolutely.
Instead of pull you from it and be like, nah, this ain't it. Because if you ain't putting 100% in, you can't expect to get 100% out of it.
Exactly. But
You know?
my support system, best thing ever. Like, I feel like I might have gave up if I didn't have them. Because it's like they keep pushing me. My dad definitely, he just keeps me on
dope.
track. Like, you need to go do this, you need to do that. Like, make sure you're doing this. Did you send this verse back? Like, make sure you go pay for this. Put money up for this. Like, yeah.
And
My
that's
sister
why we
here,
need to support
you know,
people
like-
like this. People who are really trying to give you, and even whenever she described the type of music she made, she said, I got a little bit of this and I got a little bit of that, something you can feel. And to me, that's a different compliment. Someone be like, yo, I like your song, it was cool. But when someone says, yo, I felt that,
Yeah.
that's one of them ones.
And I got some songs like that. People,
What
the
song would you
feedback-
direct them to where you'd be like, this is something with substance?
Some substance. It's so many, in my opinion. But let's see, something that people can feel. I feel like I Told You, emotionally scarred for sure. Like, I feel like
And
that's
the title alone sound dope.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I talked about some things that I went through. So make sure y'all go check that out.
But I think it's dope because you talk about it and I also see it. You got your big sister with you,
Yeah.
doing behind the scenes,
Yeah.
getting them angles
Yeah.
and stuff. But
Shout out
you
Big
know,
Sis.
Yeah, that it's dope to see that, and to me that makes me want to support because whenever you see it, it's like, why wouldn't you? You know what I'm
Thank
saying? They're really giving it they all, and to
We
me
out
it's
here
very
working.
dope.
Yeah,
now
we
I'm
working.
excited. How about we check out the music, y'all? So what song did you bring to the big station today?
Man, we got that Big Stepper in the building. Out
Stepper.
now. Compliments of the chef. We getting it.
Okay, Big Stepper.
Big
Turn them
Stepper.
speakers up. Okay, because you definitely going to need to add this to the playlist.
Yeah.
And let's check it out. Big Stepper.
Let's
OG
do it.
Key. Let's go. Compliments of the chef out now.
Out now.
First single, Big Stepper. Hey, you know where you heard it first. Debut.
Yeah.
World premiere. OG Key.
What they call you?
Big stepper. They notice me when I walk in the room. Big stepper. When I come through, you hoes better move. Big stepper. They sent for me to check is the perfume. Big stepper. Now bloody spend some blues for the shoes. Big stepper. The finest bitch coming out the city. Big stepper. About to sit some jewels on my titties. Big stepper. Name a bitch you know that's fucking with me. Big stepper. The leader of the bad bitch committee. Yeah, it's Big Stepper, big pressure, ho. I'm in this bitch and all my bitches stepping extra cold. Face is bad, body's tea, weave extra long. Money good, Dior scent, and it's extra strong. Yeah, screaming right up out that drop top. City sitting perky in this new Chanel crop top. Stomach on flat, baby hairs on laid. Thigh high, vintage boots, size 8, and I'm still
OG
Stepper.
Key.
Notice me when I walk in the room.
Big Stepper.
When I come through, you hoes better move. Big stepper. They sent for me to check is the perfume. Big stepper. Now bloody spend some blues for the shoes. Big stepper. The finest bitch coming out the city. Big stepper. About to sit some jewels on my titties. Big stepper. Name a bitch you know that's fucking with me. Big stepper. The leader of the bad bitch committee. Big. Yeah, still fine, still running shit. Still got these niggas on my line and still dubbing it. Still got hoes real mad for no reason at all. Might go courtside seats, give them a reason to ball. Oh shoot, my ass getting fat, huh? Round of applause, you can hear this thing clap, Left you out your drawers just to see if it stick. Watch them still give me money when I never let them hit. Big stepper. They notice me when I walk in the room. Big stepper. When I come through, you hoes better move. Big stepper. They sent for me to check is the perfume. Big stepper. Now bloody spend some blues for the shoes. Big stepper. The finest bitch coming out the city. Big stepper. About to sit some jewels on my titties. Big stepper. Name a bitch you know that's fucking with me. Big stepper. The leader of the bad bitch committee.
Big Stepper. OG Key. Hey, y'all better add that to the playlist right now. I compliments of the chef.
up, baby.
Hey. Run that whole back.
Do a save hundreds with individual customizes your car insurance.
Ooh, you know where you heard it first. Big
Yes, sir.
Stepper.
Big Stepper.
We'll make a beat like that.
You know, shout out my boy Noah. I love Noah. He's done a couple of my songs before, so I appreciate him. Shout out Noah. Shout out Steve for the mix, though. Without the mix, it's nothing.
Yes,
So I love my boy
that's
Steve.
facts.
Love you.
You
big,
know,
big clean in the building.
I had to ask. I didn't know if Pops made the beat or not. I was like, big
nah.
stepper.
Yeah. He is the biggest stepper, but he ain't made the beat.
You know, man, hearing that music like that, you sound like a seasoned artist.
Thank you.
Would you say right now you in your prime?
I would say this is the best OG Key that there has been. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel emotionally, mentally, physically, like
good space.
everything ready. What? Like we working. We outside.
It's go time.
It's go time.
It's definitely go time.
Yeah.
And even with the artwork, the name of the project, the creativity.
Yes.
How does OG Key like to work? Like, do you like to listen to the beat first? Do you like to write an idea first? Or you just go in there? How does OG Key? What's the recipe?
So I do like to pick the beat selection because it's like I feel like the beat, that's 50% of the song already.
Facts.
So it got to be something hard. If you take my vocals off, it still got to hit. You know, that's how I feel about it. So once I get the beat, whatever comes to my brain first, I'm going to write that down. Sometimes I sit with it. Sometimes I'm in the car with it, in the shower. Whatever comes to mind, then we'll get to it. Sometimes I can find the flow first and then just match the words later. So it's a lot of different ways that I go about it.
Oh, that's dope. But the way that you treat each song, depending on the vibe or the type of song, I'm sure, you have a formula. And once you have a formula, you just stick to the script.
Yeah.
And you cook it,
And keep
compliments
going
of
with
the
it.
chef.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, but to me, that's dope because you taking it serious. Whenever you're like, I may sit with it for a minute. That's the ones you vibe into. You listening in the car.
Make sure it's right.
Nowadays, sometimes, and I think that those be the people who just go in there and they freestyle it, and that's them songs that don't really last as long. But whenever I hear that, I'm like, man, that sounds polished. That sounds good. It seems like you really perfected it, the whole theme of the song, everything like that.
Thank you.
So whenever you say you're in your peak right now, you're getting the best OG Key, are you going in the studio to make a song you think the people would like to hear, or are you just telling the OG Key story?
I got to stick to what I know, and that's me. So although the people may give the feedback, like, we like this the best, I just always go back to, like, what am I feeling? What season am I in? And right now, I'm in that big stepper season. Like, I feel like I'm cooking up right now. I feel like I'm in the kitchen. So that's how we got compliments of the chef. You know, so it's like, yeah, I could go off of what other people want. People want a swerving part too. But I got to give you what I got right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to give you what's in me. So.
And to me, that's the best because they getting you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they getting that authenticity of whatever you going through. This is why I made this, and it could help somebody.
Exactly.
And that's the people that relate to it. I think whenever you try hard to make a song, like, oh, I got to make this radio song, it may not feel the different because you was kind of doing too much, trying too hard to
you
make
trying
that happen.
to go
Don't
for something.
force it.
Exactly.
If it come, it come.
It'll come.
And that comes with experienced artists. And I see that you're doing your thing. That's why we got to support OG Key.
Y'all got to.
You know what I'm saying? Where can they follow you at?
All platforms, OG Key 5, OG KEE 5. Make sure y'all follow me right now. We need all of that.
OGKEE 5.
Yes.
Why the 5?
That was my number. I was a volleyball player, so that's my favorite number.
Balling?
Yeah. So I went to college for it and all. So, yep, that was my volleyball
wow, that's
number.
dope. Where you go to school at?
Claflin University. Shout out Orangeburg, South Carolina in the building.
Oh, that's lit.
You know,
that's lit.
Visionaries.
That's lit. So what was the plan B if music didn't work? Was it going to be V-ball?
No. I went to school for volleyball, but I have a biology degree. So
I don't even know what that means.
a biology degree, just a science degree. So I could have did anything. At first, I wanted to be like a chiropractor.
Spell biology.
I wanted to be like a chiropractor and a dentist. Like, I went through all those stages. But, you know, funny enough, right now, I'm a teacher.
Oh, wow, you a teacher?
Yes.
OG Teacher Key.
Yes, that girl is a teacher.
Wow. We should definitely support it. Do the students
Yes,
know?
the students do know. And they support it. They walk up and down the hallway. I perform for them at a pep rally.
Wow.
Yes.
So there ain't no shyness to you. Big stepper.
Big stepper, yes. The kids be singing it in the hallway. I got to remind them, like, hey, make sure you know your work like
Man,
that.
that is
Yeah.
dope.
So, it's cool.
What grade are you
7th
teaching?
grade. Middle
7th
school.
grade.
English. Yeah.
Oh, so they bad.
Pray for me, y'all. Please pray for me because these kids,
They bad.
they taking me through there. I promise you. But I love them.
Yo, but man, this is why we need to support. I'm telling you, people that come by here, we have dope conversations. We really get to know them and reasons of why they're making the music and doing it. But music, to me, like, that's the way you doing it with ease, that's a gift.
Thank you. Stop.
When did you find you had that gift? What was Pops putting a key in your back, or you knew like I could do this? I'm gonna turn it on when I want to turn it on.
No, he put the key in my back after. Funny enough, it's irony. So it's ironic that I had a project in my AP English class when I was in high school, and we made this rap, me and my friends, because that was the project. Like we had to make a song, so we did that.
So you rapped because of school,
and then I showed it to my dad, and he was like, "Oh, you can for real rap." Okay, and that's when he started like giving me the beats. Yeah. And so he was like, let me see what you can do with this. Like let's see what's going on for real. And so we did that, but I wasn't really taking it serious then. I was still in high school.
What was the rap song for the school?
It was actually Dreams and Nightmares. And Meek was in jail, and I was like, I'm gonna send it to Meek when he get out. I'm gonna send it to Meek. We never did, but yeah. And so I was like, y'all gotta listen to this. I used to go around to play it at lunchtime, like, y'all listen, we did so good. We won like whatever the prize was for our project.
So
we got 100.
in the gym too for the V-ball games and stuff?
Nah, we didn't do all that. Because it was like English based, so it was like school based. Yeah. So, but he was just like, oh, you can rap. Okay. And at that time, he was making the beats, gave it to me. When I went to college, he still used to send them off. So we used to do all the little challenges, the So Gone Monica challenge. If my friends wanted to do anything, they would ask me to write it for them, like little stuff like that. So I was like, my senior year, I was like, hey, man, I did what I was supposed to do in life. I'm about to go ahead and do what I want to do for real. So now we here.
That's lit. And now, the fact that you can make music. Mm-hmm. And it's dope because, you got your job, but you still love doing this, being passionate about it, so you still putting it out there.
Yeah,
and to me, as long as you're getting money in different avenues, why not?
Yeah.
Because people running them streams up, that's getting money while you sleep. You still getting your bag while people running up. So I think it's super dope that you planted that seed. And do the other teachers be hating? The fact that
they don't hate to my face, But I mean, the kids, they'll text me sometimes like, "Oh, the kids are on the iPads looking you up," or this or that. But nobody has really gave me any hate at work for it. The kids love it, but I also stay out the way. So even if they was hating, I could care less because y'all not paying nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, facts.
So as long as it's not like messing up what the kids got going on, my scores are high, the kids learning. That's all y'all need to worry about.
Yeah, because
I do outside.
That was going to lead me to my next question. Like, how do you handle the trolls? Like, I don't know if you just ignore it, you match the energy, or if you go for the kill, big step on them or something.
I have before, like, gave in and, like, went back and forth online before. But it's like, it's not really worth it. And it took a lot of my time. I was at work, but I was at work bored. Yeah, I was at work bored, and I was like, you know what? He want to be funny, let's be funny. So it was like that. But other than that, I don't never go back and forth with people. Because I don't
majority,
care.
you just ignore it?
I do not care.
Yeah, just let them talk.
Yeah, because, and I've said this in a song before, like, your hate is going to make people be like, well, let's go see what she is talking about. Why did you not like that? So they're going to be tapped in just because you said you ain't like it. So please, the more the merrier.
As your music, making music and it's sounding so good, has it got you in a room where you've been around somebody where you kind of starstruck? Like, yo, I can't believe that so-and-so. Has that happened yet? I
just met Gilly. Right before
$1 million worth of game?
Yes.
Me.
Yes, right before we got here. And it's like on the way. I wouldn't have been outside of the room if I wasn't on the way here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm like, is that Gilly?
At the hotel?
Yes, in the lobby.
Oh, okay.
And he followed me back and everything.
Was with him earlier.
Yeah, so he said he was interviewing Big X. So I'm like, Gilly. And we took a picture. I was like, I'm a rapper, this and that. I gave him the whole spiel. He followed me back. So shout out to Gilly. Love you.
$1 million worth of game.
Yeah, $1 million worth of game. So that has happened to me 100 times. And I always say like 01 of my top 5 rappers met him. Oh, wow. Like at South by.
Who else on the playlist? The OG Key list too. Two rappers on the playlist.
2 rappers
right
on the playlist right now. I gotta give it to Mona Leo. She's heavy on my playlist.
H-Town. Shout out to her. She's dope.
And I love Herbo. She Herbo. Love her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever y'all was in the volleyball, whenever y'all was gaming, who'd y'all listen to for the warm up? Who's 2 artists you listen to whenever y'all was getting prepped and ready to go?
Meek
for
Mill was my go-to when I was
Dreams
in
and
high school.
Nightmares.
What? That was my song. Like Meek, I love Meek. And then another one, it would be whoever's popping at the time. Let's see, who do we used to listen to?
Yeah, because that's back then.
Yeah, so it's like, it was just whatever was on the radio.
Have you worked with anybody big on any previous projects?
Not on none of my projects, no. But the biggest thing that I've done was opening up for Boosie.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, so that's the biggest thing that
That's
I've
big.
accomplished so far. So
And being at the #1 late night show.
hello,
Okay, 104
yeah,
with the
you know what we doing.
Okay, well then let's and I ask this question because I feel like we have to say it. We got to put it in the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we say it out loud, we put that energy out
I believe
there.
that. Yeah.
If money wasn't a problem
Mhm.
and I could make the call, and I'm like, yo, you got to hear Big Stepper. Who would you put on the Big Stepper remix, dream collab,
Ooh.
or
Okay.
on the project?
On the project
Two
period. Okay,
one
my
dead,
dream.
one alive.
Oof. Why y'all keep doing this to me? Okay, my dream collab period in life is J. Cole.
Oh wow, that's a
Yeah,
good one.
that he's my favorite artist. So that would be my dream collab. But like a Big Stepper remix, I could definitely see somebody like Leo, Kenda Man, like, you know, like just giving that Big Stepper energy. I feel like the girls are going crazy right now, so I would love all that energy back on my tape. Somebody that is dead, I always say that if I could bring a person back to get a collab, Takeoff. I always say that. Yeah.
That'd be lit. That'd
Yeah.
be lit.
I love Take.
Take a pause real quick. K-Pack. Man, hey, those are some names right there. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. J. Cole definitely rock with Cole. But I do feel like I got to ask because we got to put that in the atmosphere
Mm-hmm.
as far as the dream collabs. And I think it's dope, like even with the compliments of the chef, the creativeness on there, on your music videos. Do you, because, you know, a music video really brings a song to life.
It does.
Do you already see a video with your songs? Like, do you tell the video director, hey, this is how I want to do it? Or do you just send it to him and be like, what do you
Make
what
up
do you see for this
something?
video?
Nah, I'm very hands-on, and like all of my videos are very like creative, laid out. This is the vision that I'm going for. So I normally work with Dan to the L. So I'll text him like a whole plan, and he'll be like, "Okay, let's get this space." Or I'll ask him like, "Do you know somewhere where
you
I
make the
can?"
music, direct the
Yeah.
video, everything.
Creative director, everything, the outfits, if we got to get cars, I'm making all the phone calls. Like, yeah, I do it all. But the videos, I always feel like you said, it brings the song to life.
Right.
But I'm more of, my family has kind of instilled this in me too, like, make it something worth watching. So it's like, don't just have a video just that's anything. And it's like, sometimes that's cool and that's fun, you know, something real quick. But a lot of times for like my big songs, it's like, nah, like Swerving, I had to put some thought into that. And
Yeah,
like,
you're
I
not
wanted
just
to look
doing
like
a one
this.
take,
It's-
rapping in front of
nah.
camera. No, you
Yeah,
actually
we gotta
putting
do
on
something. Yeah.
entertainment, putting on. So
Mhm.
you see OG Key maybe doing some acting in the future. You
Yeah,
think you step into that?
actually,
Uh-oh.
it is some acting coming soon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Watch
I heard
out.
it here first, man. Flyboy Chacha Radio.
did.
Let me find out Big Sis gonna be in there too. Let me find out. Nah, I think that's gonna be lit, and
Yeah.
I think personality-wise, you do got what it takes, and this is why we need to support people out here, people who I feel are just unseen, unheard, and maybe considered underrated,
Mm-hmm.
but all they need is the right eyes and ears
That's it.
to hear them and
That's
give
all
them
I
an
need, some
opportunity.
exposure.
That's why I love doing what I'm doing, working with not just the mainstream artists, but the people who deserve an opportunity. Like, you're making motion out there. And I think now I'm trying to highlight that. People that are, because not everybody takes it serious.
Right.
And I want the people that are like, yo, I'm really trying to do this. I think I got what it takes. I'm like, okay, let's see. And then when I hear stuff like Big Stepper and the way you put the album together, the compliments of the chef, just the whole creativeness, to me, that's the vibe. But yeah, hey, we still got to ask OG Key some entertainment questions. So don't y'all go nowhere. I got to play some throwbacks. Let's go, Flyboy Chacha Radio. Ooh, it's always good to hear some good throwback music, man. After I was at the party, K104, the Fly Muchacho. Still got my homegirl in the building.
Yes, I'm here.
So now with the social media, day and age, it seems like everybody's trying to go viral. Everybody's trying to do something for kind of like a shortcut. But to me, the old school way, the organic way of working music, to me, that leads to longevity.
Exactly.
But I mean, who wouldn't take a shortcut? If you go viral, if it comes, it comes. If it does come, it comes. But let's say they gave OG Key a blank check, and they were like, "Do whatever you want to market compliments of the chef." What is a creative way you think you would do to promote compliments of the chef?
I would get on the cooking show immediately. That would be my first step. Like, you got to go with it. I would put out a little cookbook, which is actually one of my plans to do, which would be like a little cookbook, lookbook, like give little pictures of me in the kitchen, in the studio.
What would you
The
cook?
recipe, just anything that would match like the songs. So like a big stepper, it has to be a big stepper meal. Sunday dinner meal. What we get some fried chicken, some ribs, whatever. But it gotta be something that's certified. You certified big stepper in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like so anything like that, I would do that. Aprons, I would have some aprons for people to win. Don't get me started.
This
Listen,
is genius right here.
I got
Hey,
the
y'all better
whole
be
plan.
taking notes because that creativeness, to me, that's where it starts.
Yeah.
And to me, that's all you need. Okay, so let's just say they make artists do publicity stunts. They don't make them, but I know the labels do encourage it. That's whenever you see a female and a rapper take a picture. Now all of a sudden they're dating.
Yeah.
But let's say they want to give you a big bag, and just for the sake of conversation, they wanted OG Key to do a publicity stunt. Nothing crazy, but they were like, yo, we're going to invite you to the red carpet, but we're going to give you a big bag. But your plus one has to be a celebrity, whether a famous rapper or a famous actor. Who would OG Key's plus one on the red carpet be?
In terms of it looked like we would start dating. Damn.
Publicity stunt.
Publicity stunt. Who could I go with? I feel like everybody that I feel looks half decent is in a relationship. Let's do Drake.
You gonna take Drizzy Drake?
Let's do it.
BBL Drizzy?
Yeah, why not?
I thought you were gonna say Meek Mill. I don't know why. I thought you were
Okay.
gonna say Meek.
I don't know. I feel like that's big bro vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing against
okay.
them, but I just feel like because I've loved him so much, and I love Drake too, so it's nothing against that. But just how it got started, how my music got started, it's like I feel like I have a different connection to Meek. So it's like, I don't know. So it's like Meek, I don't know. That's like big bro.
Yeah.
I feel like he would be there and making
Hey.
sure I'm straight.
Drizzy Drake, OG Key got your plus one on the red carpet
You know,
whenever it goes there.
I feel like that would give me the biggest publicity that there could be.
I can't name nobody any bigger like that. I didn't know. I thought you were gonna name an actor for some reason. 'Cause I see like rappers always name actors.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't think of nobody off the top. Who could I do?
That's a good one though. I mean, I don't think you could do any much bigger than that. I mean, right now with the way everything is going on, do you think Drake? Because they say he lost that battle versus Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
He's still winning to me. I don't know what
Me
he
too.
lost.
I don't know. Like,
It's like
number one, I think it was way deeper than the public even got into. So we'll never really know like the ins and outs of it. But if the music still hit, the music still hit. On my way up here, I was screaming Drake in the car. So
what song?
Shut It Down. That's my favorite Drake song. Shut It Down. I'll put that up against any of his songs he got. I promise you, that one's gonna win.
Do they say that you sound like anybody? Do they say, oh, OG Key kind of sound like?
I've never heard that.
Never heard.
Nah.
I was gonna say I don't hear anybody either. I think you are an OG Key,
Thank you.
and I think that's dope because sometimes when people listen to certain people, they kind of try to mimic them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know people that are Young Boy fans that try to sound just like him.
Yeah.
And to me, I think it's dope that you're just original
Thank you.
and you're doing your thing. Rapping, or are you gonna get into the singing lane? You're gonna play with the voice?
So I have some songs where it's like I hold a tune here and there. Now
Get melodic
I'm no
with it.
Mariah Carey. I'm no Whitney Houston, but holding a little tune here and there. I've gotten into that. I do one day want to take vocal lessons so that I can get proper like breath
Perfect the
training,
craft.
exactly, and like
Perfect the
do what
craft.
I'm supposed to do without any help of the engineer. Of course, they're gonna polish it, but I want to come in ready for making it as easy for them as possible.
Right now, I just think there's a lot of female rappers that are popping.
Mhm.
In your words, what do you think separates OG Key from all the female rappers that are coming out right now?
Just being original, the creativity, I feel like that keeps me apart from a lot of it. The bars, the lyrics. I think sometimes.
True, you do got punchlines.
Thank
do
you.
got punchlines.
Sometimes, and this is no shots at the ladies, but it could get a little repetitive, just a little bit. So I try to like stay on my own lane from everything sounding the same. But sometimes that's good for some people because what works for them, that's their sound, and
they find
they
sound.
find their sound or whatever.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. But I think for me, it's like I'm not scared to just jump into different lanes and like try different things and just be as creative as possible. I think music is one of those things where you got the paintbrush and just keep painting and just keep doing it how you want to. So
Yeah.
I'm just creating my own picture with it.
Man, that is super dope. And everything that you're doing, the creativeness, I mean, even to the naming of projects, to how you said the cookbook with the song. I mean, I think, look, this is somebody that we should support. She's being herself. She's wearing her heart on her sleeve. She's laying it out there. She could have did the Rick Ross route and been like, oh, no, I just do music full time, even though you're a teacher. But you're like, what if the people watching this interview, like, to me, I think when people hear that, it does make them want to support you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're just keeping it 100.
Got
You're
to.
like, this is what I want to
That's
do.
all I know.
If I can make an album and go platinum, well, heck yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you do get that dream opportunity to do them dream collabs, do you think that you would make a song to cater to them that would fit to them, or would you just be like, no, we're cooking up in the studio?
Yeah, we cooking
right now?
up, and this is what I got. This is how you gonna fit
So you
in.
wouldn't be intimidated? You wouldn't be like, oh, let me hear what you got. I'm going to go home and
like start changing stuff up.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it would just have to have fun, like
you're going to try to kill them, ain't you? You're going to try
you got to though. That's one thing my dad has always said. Like, always try to be the standout on the track. So whether it's your song, especially when it's somebody else's song, he always say that. Like, especially when it's somebody else's song,
features.
you got to show out because this is their fan base first time hearing you. So you got to make sure you leave a lasting impression to make them want to tap into what you got going on. So, I would definitely give them my all, period. That I'm going to always do that no matter what. And then if somebody come on and they shine, hey, help me out then. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, help me out. I'm going to do what I can on yours. But,
Facts.
yeah.
What do you think the hardest thing about being independent is? Do you think it's making a dope song, or you think it's getting hurt?
The exposure.
Getting hurt.
Yeah. So just like the budget to do something sometimes, like you really got to know how to play it. I think that has come with time with me, like just realizing, okay, it's more important to put money behind this than to go that route. But that takes time, and I'm figuring it out. I don't have a team. I don't have anybody behind me. I don't have a push. I don't have this big budget behind me. I'm like, I'm going to work. I'm taking that check, and I'm putting it into my music. So you just got to have that
and
exposure.
you get what you pay for.
You do.
There's a lot of places
You
that,
do.
you never want to go for the cheapest.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? But
You
you
get
never
what you
want to
pay
get,
for.
Pimped out for a high amount either. You just want to be like, okay, if it makes sense, it'll lead to making dollars.
And I always try to go for anything that I do. I try to build a relationship too, and just when I know that people are good, I have no problem spending my money with them because it's like,
That's what
I know
it's
you
about.
good people, I know I'm good people. If it goes left, I know I was genuine in the situation, and then I just got to learn from that.
Yeah. And sometimes they got off cheap because it's like, I
Yeah,
learned my lesson for
Exactly.
whatever amount that was.
but when it blow, they gonna wish that they didn't do that.
Exactly.
They gonna wish they did not burn that bridge. And it's I've had people that burned the bridge before with me.
Yeah, I mean, it happens in hip hop. This genre is it's one of the few that has an age limit where they feel like, and it's one of the few where there's just so much to it.
Yeah, it is.
Hip hop is one of them where it can be messy too.
It can get sticky.
I noticed in your videos the drip, the swag.
Thank you.
Like you consider yourself so whenever you hit the red carpet with Drake, you got like a go-to designer, or do you whip up exclusive stuff? Like,
I don't have a go-to designer. I think whatever is number one is going to depend on where we're going. That always matters. But just something that speaks to me. Like, I'm only going to go in an outfit that I feel comfortable in. Like growing up, I was always hoodie, sweat, slides. Like, that's me. Right now, I'm in a jacket. I'm chilling.
Slide.
You feel me?
You got a favorite pair of Jordans?
No, I don't.
No?
Nah, I don't.
Favorite pair of kicks?
Forces.
Oh.
Yeah.
OG key.
Yeah.
OG can go with everything.
I
Go
always
rock the
got
forces.
someone. I got ones
Go
on
rock
right
the
now.
forces.
I always got ones on, black and white. I love a good black force.
Hey,
so.
that's that OG Bob fan.
Yeah.
Y'all boy was right. He was right. Get the
So,
forces. You can't go wrong with
forces,
it.
that's in everything. You gonna always see me in some forces. But yeah, I would go with anybody. I would definitely try to find a female like designer, and then after that, I would
make a
find
pop.
a
Instead of wear a designer, call the designer.
like
One
a
of them.
female designer, a black designer, drip me out.
So what's your ethnicity? You
I'm
just
black.
100% black? You're not? Okay, so
Ain't got nothing.
I ask
mixing
because I
up.
never know nowadays.
Yeah.
Some people could be mixed. I'm Hawaiian. People think, just
Yeah, no, I'm black. Shout out to my parents. I love them.
And shout out to Pops for putting
sure.
that battery in your back
For sure.
to put you where you at now. The big station.
Big
Number
station,
one
big
late night
stepper.
show.
Everything
K104.
big.
Big stepper.
You know?
To me, it's just dope that you're a teacher
Thank you.
and you're making this music and You don't hide it.
You can't.
You're
It is
upfront
what-
with it. The kids understand it.
I am who
and
I am.
hopefully, the more people that hear it, the more people that'll love it.
Yeah.
You know?
They gonna love it. I haven't seen or heard, no one has ever come to me and not liked a song.
So what about like, and I asked this question because we got to say it out loud.
Let's
I
do
put
it.
in the atmosphere. What's the dream stage that you would love to perform on?
Mm.
Like, would it be like a Rolling Loud? Would it be AT&T State, Coachella? Like, what's the dream stage for you
A dream stage for me,
to perform on?
honestly, it would be like the BT Awards, because being a child watching that, BT Awards used to be so big. Like, we used to sit in the living room like, y'all, the awards on, like everybody got they drink, they snack, whatever, we watching the BT Awards. So I feel like that would just be a full circle moment
Yeah.
for my
It
childhood.
ain't what it was, but it's still
It's
huge.
not what it was.
But it's still
and that's
huge.
disappointing a little bit. But at the same time, it's like no one will be able to take that away from me. Like, dang, I grew up watching this. Now I'm here. Whether it is what it is, not whatever,
Come
but
true. Yeah, I mean, it ain't what it was,
at all.
but it is still huge.
Yeah. It's still an accomplishment for sure. Like, you got to be able to check that off. Hip hop, you got to check that off.
BT Awards, that'll be big. And I don't see it too far out of your reach.
I don't
just think-
either.
just
I
think
feel like
once
we can get there.
But yeah, the right people hear you. And it may be on this show right
Hello.
here. I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Not to brag.
Might
but
be
number
sooner than
one
we
late night
think.
show. But yeah, we definitely need to get it out there. So what is the goal, short-term goal this year, 2026? What do you think you can achieve? Are you trying to get a certain amount of subscribers? You trying to get a certain amount of views? Like, what's the goal you're trying to reach this year that you think you could really hit?
I think it is possible. Like you said, we're going to put out in the atmosphere. I think the entire state of Texas will know OG Key by the end of the year.
We
I
could do
think
that.
y'all going to know who she is. Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah.
We could definitely do that.
And I'll be a big
so you've
name.
conquered Colleen.
I feel like it.
What's next? Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, Houston.
I have got a few big stages in Houston, so I'm moving big in Houston.
okay.
Yeah, and then now we tapping into Dallas, San Antonio. I feel like once I get all the big markets, we even gonna do El Paso, East Texas. Like, I'm trying to get the whole state behind OG Key.
We gonna do second biggest state. Look, y'all be sure and follow OGKEE5.
5
What's your favorite platform?
K104
That's radio said. What's your favorite platform? Is it
platform.
TikTok? Is it
Instagram for sure.
Instagram? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, the pictures and stuff.
Yeah, Instagram. It's just easier to promote myself. I feel like on, but
love
like
IG. That's my
just
favorite.
scrolling wise though, Facebook. Old head.
Oh wow.
What? Love Facebook. And you get all the drama. You get your city drama. You get other city drama.
That's
like
true.
you get
Just
the
being
lives.
nosy.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got nothing to do. Facebook gonna be
Just
popping
being
for sure.
nosy. Hey, y'all heard everything that you needed to hear, and that's why you need to go add Big Stepper to the playlist
Right now.
Go check out Compliments of the Shelf.
Yes. Buy it.
Follow OG Key.
All
And
platforms.
stay tuned for what's next, because we definitely need to get her heard around Texas. She's putting in that work.
Yeah.
And she probably teaching one of your kids.
And they learning. They learning. I
And they
promise you
learning.
that.
You got any last minute shout outs before you get out of here?
Man, shout out to you for letting me be up on your platform. I love it here. Shout out to my parents once again. My big sister in the building. She getting that behind the scenes footage. My whole family, they behind me. Real big stepper. Killeen, Texas, we here, baby. 254, I got us.
Fly Muchacho Radio.
Yeah.
We out.